Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today, Capricorn, you guys got Be Spirit, Sweet Results Await, number 7. I feel like there is something that you're planning or putting together because there's like this little mechanism in here and it's reminding me of a plan, right? Like, you know, when you do something just right or you do something like there's steps to doing something, but if you do it in the correct way, it will work perfectly. Like this mechanism, that's what I'm getting with like your plan or whatever it is that you're working on. Or this could be in career, this could be in love, this could be just in your own life in some sort of way. But I definitely feel like you're definitely planning something or you want something to happen, but it has to be a certain way and it has to be done right. And it has to be, I feel like there has to be a lot of patience here and hard work put to it. But I feel like you're very much aware of that, right? Like the bee is, right? Like the bee puts in a lot of work. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing right now, Capricorn. It's like, I'm not afraid to put any work. Like, I mean, Capricorn's not afraid to put work into something to make it work out. So I feel like this is an energy of, yes, I know it's going to take work, but I'm willing to put the work in. So whatever it is that you're thinking of right now, I feel like, again, sweet results await. This is like a confirmation that it will work out. But again, just be knowing that it will take work, which I feel like you're aware of, Capricorn. So let's pull some cards and see what this is about. So Capricorn, this reading, I feel like there's this masculine energy who wants to approach this Queen of Earth. And I think they want to be really vulnerable with this feminine energy. I feel like they want to express how they feel. We have a lot of positive energy here at the end. But the funny thing is, like, I think that this feminine energy views this masculine in a poor light, I would say. I think this feminine energy views this masculine with the integrity in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. This feminine energy views the masculine as someone who lies, someone who might manipulate, someone who lies about how they feel. That's what I'm getting, like someone who doesn't show how they feel. I think the feminine, this Queen of Earth knows, the Queen of Earth can be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or it could just be the energy of this feminine, but I feel like this feminine, I was hearing Virgo when I was shuffling, which was so weird. So again, this could be a Capricorn Virgo. I'm getting like a lot of very like specific reads this week with signs. I had like a Sag Libra thing going on, and now I have like this Capricorn Virgo thing going on. Anyway, I feel like this masculine energy, the feminine energy doesn't view this masculine as someone who expressed their feelings in the past, and I feel like the feminine feels like this was a missed opportunity. So these are two people who know each other, and the feminine just views this masculine as someone who I feel like she really, like, this feminine energy has a lot of love for this masculine and thought that this was wish fulfillment, but the masculine didn't take the opportunity at the time. And I feel like the feminine just views this masculine as someone who lies, someone who manipulates, someone who doesn't show how they feel. I think that's the worst thing, right? When you tell someone how you feel and the other person doesn't say anything in return, or, you know, is too afraid to say anything, and they kind of just run away. And that's what I'm getting with this masculine. This masculine didn't really do a great job leaving a good impression on this feminine energy. So now with the wisdom in reverse, I think that's significant because I think this masculine is going to approach the feminine. And that's why I feel like Bee Spirit came out to kind of confirm that this would be a happy reunion. But of course, it's going to take work, because look at how the feminine looks at the masculine. Like the feminine I think knows too, with the star, like they know that this person had a lot of care for them, but they just felt like this masculine wasn't someone who was expressing themselves. And I feel like the feminine energy just looks at this as a missed opportunity. I feel like the feminine energy just moved on with their life. So it's like, you know what, I'm not going to stay in a situation with someone who can't even express themselves, right? And now it's like the masculine is so ready to express themselves, but it's like a little bit late, you know? We have a lot of 9s out here, so I feel like an end of a cycle and a 10. Yeah, so I definitely feel like an end of a cycle. I think like at the beginning of this new cycle is this masculine kind of reaching out to this feminine. And I feel like, yeah, with this 1 and the Magician and the Maiden too, 1, 2, yeah. So this masculine is going to try to make an approach. I feel like they have no idea what's going to happen. They don't know if this feminine is going to feel, I feel like they're like, well, enough time has gone by. Maybe this person won't be so upset, and maybe they won't remember the way that I like left things with the 4 of Swords. But I feel like it's a surprise with the Four of Swords. Like somebody is going to be like in bed and not even realize that like somebody's outside their door, or somebody's like in their state, or somebody's like at their, you know, like somebody is definitely approaching someone else, or somebody's making plans to approach somebody. Yeah, because with sweet results await, it's like the honeybee always has like a direct plan to how they're going to get things done. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they work hard at what they do. And that's what I'm getting with this person, this masculine energy. They know that this person doesn't look at them in the best light, but they want to go and express themselves. And I think that the feminine energy is sitting like kind of ready to receive and just waiting for like the right person to come through. So I actually feel like this feminine energy is single. And what I'm getting with this 9 of Wands and the 5 of Swords is that the only way that you're going to be able to get through this masculine energies, this is like my best advice for you. My best advice is to be honest, right? I think you're dealing with an Empress here, and that's why all these cards came out, because we have every single, except for the Queen of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So it could just all be this feminine energy. She is like the Empress, and you see that and you're trying to approach this person. And what I would want to say, if you're the masculine energy listening to this, or the person making the approach, you have to be very honest. And I wouldn't wait any longer. I would not wait any longer. If you were dealing with someone in the past, some sort of karmic, please make sure that you don't have any ties to that person at this point, because I feel like that's going to be a real deal breaker. I think the best thing that you could do is be honest, obviously, but I think another thing is that, you know, if you have had a relationship in the past, I feel like you shouldn't lie about that. Like let's just say you were dating someone in the meantime, or you were with somebody, like I feel like that's not something you should hide. And I just feel like it's kind of like time with the Hangman in reverse. Like it's time to be authentic to who you are. I feel like this feminine energy knows that you were hiding yourself. Like they know that you were kind of, how do I explain it? Like you were, I feel like they know you have a lot of love for them. This feminine knows you have a lot of love for them, but at the end of the day, like the fact that you didn't express it kind of makes you look like a coward. And I feel like that is why I feel like the feminine might be a little upset. So I think that the feminine energy really does have a lot of love for this masculine, but the feminine energy also, I think, looks at this masculine like they're a little bit of a coward, because I feel like when it was time to express themselves, they did not. So I think that this would go well for the masculine if you were completely transparent, completely open about everything. And I don't think there's anything about lying here. I just feel like you have to be authentic now. Like if you care about someone, you have to express it. You can't like hide. You can't make an approach and just be like, hey, yeah, like let's go hang out as friends. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like that's a disaster waiting to happen. Like you can't go if you're a masculine and just be like, nonchalant and yeah, like I'm just in your area, like if you want to go hang out, like, and have no conversation about what happened in the past. I think that's like a terrible move. I'm so sorry. Like I think that's kind of what you might want to do, and I think that's going to be a disaster. Yeah, look at this. So I feel like the feminine is going to see you and have to make a decision on what to do with you. And all they're thinking about is the fact that you might have rejected them in the past, or you might have not shown them love in the past, and that you kind of ran away and left them alone. So if you come in masculine energy and you're literally like so nonchalant, like, oh yeah, like I just want to see how you're doing. Like I'm just here for a day. I want to see if you guys are, you know, like please don't do that. This is like a terrible idea. Like you don't want to come on too strong, and I get that. But if you're not going to be completely transparent, then there's like no reason to come back. I'm so sorry. Like the feminine energy doesn't want to deal. I just feel like this feminine, with this energy that they're sitting in, it's like they're waiting to receive. They're not waiting to hear a BS story and have you leave again and be like, oh yeah, so that was fun hanging out, right? And like just kind of be dancing around the issue, right? I think this is like you either are very upfront or you just go away, or don't make an approach, because all this person can think about is the fact that you kind of rejected them, or you didn't show them love in the, you know, at one point, and that you ran away. So I think like that's definitely on this feminine's mind, the fact that you might do that again. Like you're going to come in, be super nice, and then leave again, right? So I would 100%, if you're this masculine energy, get to the point. Don't dance around the issue. If you had a lot of love for somebody, then, and you still do, then you should show it. And if you don't want to say anything about love, and you don't want to get into anything specific, and you just want to dance around any issue from the past, that's not going to work. Like you have to address the past to get somewhere with this feminine energy, because I feel like that is still ingrained in this feminine energy's mind, right? Like the fact that you rejected them, or you left, or whatever you did. So yeah, masculines, if you're not going to express the truth and you're not going to be honest about how you feel, then don't even make this approach. That's the only way I feel like the sweet results will await. Like, if you do this the right way, like, I'm sorry, but you cannot dance around an issue. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, what's the point of coming forward? Yeah. You guys got Inanna, the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. Exactly. If you hide something from this feminine, it's funny because I feel like you might try to hide something, or you might try not, you know, you might, again, beat around the bush, or be like, you know, starting new and not addressing anything from the past. If you should have nothing to hide, right? If you try to hide something with this feminine, I just think like it's gonna be done for you. I'm sorry. Like, if you don't express the fact that maybe you were dating someone, or maybe you met someone new and you like, whatever the hell the situation is. I do see a Queen of Wands in reverse. I don't know if that was somebody you were dealing with in the past, and that's kind of like something that I think that you should address if you were. The idea here is to be completely honest and to be completely transparent. If you're not going to be transparent, again, you have nothing to hide, and I see and accept all that I am. If you're still ashamed of the things that you've done in the past, then you're not ready to make this approach. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to be ready to say whatever it is, exactly how it was, and that's it, right? Like, the reason that this offer was rejected, you have to say it. The reason that, you know, you didn't, you know, if you hid your feelings, then, you know, you were scared, whatever the hell it is, you have to say it. If you don't say it, this isn't going to work out. So yeah, because I'm going to tell you, like, it's still very much present in this feminine's mind, the way you rejected them. And I feel like with these two aces in reverse, they're just looking at how, you know, this didn't work out. So if you come in any other way, I just feel like they're just going to be like, you know, this person can't even express to me, you know, anything true. They're just kind of beating around the bush, or, you know, they're too afraid to, I mean, it just doesn't look good if you're just, you know, talking and you're not saying anything of value, right? So yeah, that's my advice to you guys. Anyway, Capricorn, I love you guys. Good luck, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.